PTS. John, what are your thoughts on tonight's game? Frustrating not to have picked up 3 points.
Yeah, I am. To have 10 chances, 6 on target, 2 one-on-ones, and they only have 1 all game. I think disappointed, but happy that we've managed the game properly in the end to see it out. Obviously, that was a problem on Saturday. And look, we want to get 3 points. We're desperate to get 3 points, but obviously it's just so tight down there at the moment. You've got 7 teams, 3 points between 7 teams, and then you've got a jump to Fleetwood of 8 points. And there's going to be bumps in the road, there's going to be twists and turns all the way through. But again, you know, I feel instead of saying a step forward and repeating myself, we've had more chances than the opposition. I know we're at home, but it was a difficult night for both teams with that howling wind down the pitch. And then the pitch is cutting up a little bit, as you can see there. They've done brilliant to get it in the state it was in, but then towards the second half, you can see we're trying to pass the ball, and again, we've had more possession than the opposition. We talk about purposeful possession as well. But with the stats, we've had more possession, so we're kicking the ball more and looking after it more. But when you want to play the way we want to play, it needs to be flatter and slicker, and you need to be able to move it quicker. But again, you know, against a team who's in and around it, obviously we're below them, but we've had 6 shots on target, 2 one-on-ones, and they've had 1 chance all night.
Yeah.
And yes, we've got to be clinical, but we've got to try and keep positive with the players that are getting in those chances and believe that it'll come. And I thought Ryan Edmondson up top tonight, I thought his work rate and work ethic was excellent, put himself about, you know, led the line really well. And he got him behind a couple of times brilliantly with his pace tonight and showed a lot of energy for us. That's a 19-year-old young man up there learning his trade, and I was really pleased with him tonight. It would have been fantastic for him to get that goal, but it will come.
Yeah. I was saying in commentary, maybe he'd already had a few goals to his credit. That chance that was given to him by Hoskins, he might have buried.
Yeah, of course. You know, but we've got to stay positive with it. We've got to get, you know, I thought Ryan, again, was excellent, and we've got to get the best out of our players. And we're going to work with him in training, and work with the finishing, and just help him. And it's repetition. The key is repetition, and it'll come, and belief. And we'll do all we can to give him the confidence to go and, you know, what I believe with that young man, once he gets one, they'll come naturally.
Yeah. In terms of the changes tonight, John, Mikael Miller didn't make it past half-time. Is that because he's short of match practice at the moment, short of match fitness, or tell me he hasn't picked up another injury?
No,
He's all right?
We strict instructions tonight. I could not play him over 45 minutes. So what we wanted to do, and and this is being blatantly honest to everyone out there, we wanted him to have 45 minutes. We wanted Sammy Hoskins to hit the reset button, refresh. And that was the plan tonight, no matter what happened and how Mikael played. And he glided across the grass tonight, and he looked so comfortable in possession. Although it was frustrating for me, managing this side at the moment, that I had to bring him off. But it's for the longer term and the better of us. If he stopped tonight and went back out there, there's a huge risk that he could pull his hamstring. He is absolutely fine, I'll assure everyone.
Okay, good.
He's feeling good. And he's a bit of a Rolls Royce, isn't he?
He's a terrific player. You say under instructions, was this from Nacho, the physio, that he had to monitor his progress back to first team action?
Look, we worked together, like I've said, through the week with the staff.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've twisted arms, I've paid backhanders, I've done everything I can.
I'm sure you haven't done that, John. Don't say backhanders.
I've done everything I can to get 45 minutes, I'll tell you. So, and Sammy's done excellent in terms of his work rate for this team. his efficiency and effectiveness, he knows needs to be better in wider areas. And we're working on that with Sammy as well. We're working with individuals. But I wanted Sam to come out and gain a perspective and come in fresh tonight. And he hit the ground running when he came on. And, you know, what a professional to come on like that. And so he should as well, because we're fighting for our lives. And, you know, it was a great attitude from Sam to come on and to do what he did. But that means now Mikel can play, you know, manage through the week again and can play a fair bit longer. Won't be able to play the full 90. But in our day, when you were fit and ready to play, you could play 90.
Yeah, but not anymore.
Not anymore, unfortunately.
Okay, well, that's hopefully Saturday at Swindon when Mikel will see him again. In terms of the changes you made in the second half, were you tempted to bring on Rose and Sabi earlier than you did? Was that in your mind, or what was the thinking behind those two later changes?
Yeah, it was. I just felt we'd lost the ascendancy. There were periods where we had a bit of, how can I say, they closed off the midfield. They what they did, they brought their wide men inside the field, and they really boxed off the midfield there, because it was, if I could explain to the people back home, you'd know tonight how bad that wind was.
Yeah, it's terrible,
boys. And so what they did, they went a bit longer, worked on the second balls, and they boxed off that midfield to try and land on things. And it was harder, because then we were outnumbered in midfield. So what I needed was, I thought Ryan was tiring from his work ethic, and I needed to bring Jack on and to land on those second balls and starting for us the ascendancy to turn the other way. I felt with Marshy in the end, I thought he was tiring. I felt we needed to keep our height on the pitch, because especially with that wind against, I thought definitely with set pieces they're going to try and expose us. And so we had to make sure, with no uncertain circumstances tonight, we saw out the game. Rosie could have put on a little earlier, but I always felt Marshy, he's been our highest assist recently, and you know, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. And to be honest, you know, you were hoping he'd free up another one, because he freed up earlier and he had that one-on-one and he went through, and
yeah,
I think we're still trying to chase the ball down the Nene River or something. But unfortunately, no, you believe Marcy will have that bit of quality to get that chance in the box. But, you know, they're the things you go through, you know, on the sideline, and you believe in your players at the time, but you also, you know, I thought Rosie might get a half chance, but I wanted to leave Edmo on with the height as well.
Okay, and finally, onwards and upwards to Swindon on Saturday. What's the conversation that's taking place with the chairman at the moment, John? Is he saying just carry on game by game? Without giving away too many secrets of private conversations, where do we stand with your caretaker management at the moment?
I stand that tonight I've managed the team. I would suggest at the moment that I haven't been told anything in terms of where I'm at going forward. I believe I'll be taking training Thursday, Friday, and I'll be planning to lead the team on Saturday. And as I keep saying, Tim, to everyone, I've stepped in. I've been asked to step in at the moment. I believe we've made change in the way we play, in the style of play, positive change. I believe we've made change in terms of the chances we're creating.
Yeah.
We've created more chances than every opposition we played. I can't put the ball in the back of the net for the players. I'm doing every single thing I can at the moment in terms of coaching individuals. These guys, it mightn't look like it tonight as such, but we know in terms of our style of play, because that was tough tonight on the pitch and the weather conditions, but we did still 54% possession to their 46. 10 chances, 6 on target. They have 1 on target all match. Can't do much more than putting the ball in the back of the net. You can't do much more at Milton Keynes. Well, you can do more at Milton Keynes, close the game off. But we've been through that, and we went through that on the video. I did a motivational session with him for 10 minutes, 15 minutes in an auditorium and showed them where we're at and where we're going and how we can step on. I believe, in my opinion, I'm the man to keep us in League One, but that's out of my power. And I believe with the help of our staff and the players we've got, we will stay in League One, whether it's me or someone else.
Okay, thanks for your time, Jon.